When civilizations collapse, knowledge does not disappear evenly. Some forms vanish almost instantly, while others endure quietly, carried forward by habit, story, and necessity. This uneven survival creates the illusion that ancient societies were less knowledgeable than they truly were. In reality, collapse acts as a filter. It does not preserve what is most advanced. It preserves what is most usable. The most fragile knowledge is the kind that depends on stable systems. Complex administration, abstract theory, large-scale engineering, and institutional science require continuity. They rely on schools, records, specialists, and surplus. When those conditions disappear, the knowledge attached to them collapses as well. What survives is different. It is embedded in daily life. Across history, the knowledge that endures through collapse is practical, repeatable, and easily taught. It does not require written records or specialized tools. It lives in routine, in muscle memory, in story. This is why farming techniques survive longer than political theory. Why herbal medicine outlasts formal medical systems. Why myths persist when mathematics disappears. Collapse strips civilization down to what people can remember and practice under pressure. In the ancient world, this process happened repeatedly. After the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, literacy declined dramatically in many regions. Written law faded. Architectural precision diminished. Yet agricultural knowledge persisted. Crop rotation, animal husbandry, seasonal rhythms. These skills could not be abandoned. Survival depended on them. The same pattern appears after Bronze Age collapses, after dynastic breakdowns, after environmental disasters. Writing systems disappear, but oral traditions thrive. Monumental construction stops, but local building techniques continue. State religion weakens, but folk belief strengthens. The knowledge that survives is the knowledge that can live without infrastructure. Oral tradition is especially resilient. Stories can be remembered when books cannot. Songs encode memory. Myths preserve lessons even when details fade. They compress experience into narrative. This is why myths often contain distorted memories of real events. Flood stories, fire from the sky, lost golden ages. These are not scientific records, but they are cultural memory carried across disruption. Ritual functions in the same way. It preserves behavior without requiring explanation. A ritual does not need to be understood to be repeated. It can outlast the knowledge that created it. This is one reason religion often strengthens after collapse. It offers continuity when institutions fail. It provides structure without requiring material stability. It carries values, identity, and memory forward in compressed form. In contrast, technical knowledge tied to scale rarely survives intact. Engineering methods that require large labor forces, specialized tools, or centralized coordination disappear quickly. Not because they are forgotten immediately, but because they can no longer be practiced. Practice is memory. When a skill cannot be used, it fades. When it fades, it cannot be passed on. This is why ancient engineering often appears more advanced than what followed it. It was not surpassed and abandoned. It was interrupted. Later societies reused ancient ruins without understanding how they were built. Stones were repurposed. Foundations were copied imperfectly. The visible results remained, but the methods were lost. The same is true of ancient science. Astronomy dependent on centuries of observation collapses when records are lost. Mathematics that requires formal education disappears when schools vanish. Knowledge that cannot be reconstructed from everyday experience dies. Collapse rewards redundancy. Skills practiced by many survive. Skills practiced by few disappear. This creates a distorted historical record. Later generations assume that what survived is what mattered most. In reality, what survived is what was easiest to carry. Knowledge tied to elite culture is especially vulnerable. Elites rely on systems. When systems fail, elites lose relevance. Their knowledge loses support. In contrast, common knowledge, how to build simple shelters, prepare food, treat wounds, predict weather, becomes more valuable during collapse. It spreads faster. It adapts. This inversion reshapes civilization. What was once considered basic becomes essential. What was once prestigious becomes useless. Over generations, this creates cultural amnesia. The memory of complexity fades. Stories of the past become mythic rather than technical. Achievements are attributed to gods or heroes rather than systems. This is not ignorance. It is compression. Human societies remember through repetition. What is repeated survives. What is not repeated disappears. This explains why certain symbolic systems endure. Geometry embedded in patterns. Calendars encoded in festivals. Astronomical knowledge hidden in ritual timing. These are not accidents. They are memory strategies. Ancient societies understood that not all knowledge could be preserved directly. They encoded meaning into culture. Yet even these systems degrade. Symbols lose precision. Stories simplify. What survives is essence, not detail. This raises an unsettling possibility. Much of what we consider ancient wisdom may be fragments of something once more complete. Collapse does not erase knowledge cleanly. It distorts it. What remains may look primitive, but it is often a reduced version of something more complex. Future civilizations may experience the same process with us. They may inherit fragments of our knowledge without understanding the systems that supported it. They may preserve habits without context. They may mythologize our achievements. The knowledge that always survives collapse is not necessarily the knowledge we value most. It is the knowledge that fits into human bodies, voices, and routines. Understanding this changes how we interpret the past. It also challenges how we think about preservation. If knowledge depends on stability, it is vulnerable. If it depends on practice, it endures. Collapse teaches us that survival favors what can live without explanation. Subscribe to this channel for more. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a story lost to time.